Welcome to Division 1 Matchday 4. It's Season 9. I can't believe it. Next year, Season 10. We're almost at double digits. I'm your host, TVC, and I'm joined by.
Hello there, this is Project Saint, and yes, indeed. Welcome to Season 9, one more to Season 10 with Big Decade and a huge check mark. But doesn't mean that this season isn't as much to play for or to see, really.
If anything, I think this season's going to be one of the more thrilling seasons that we have had in the last few years. Uh, there's been a couple of teams that really taken big steps forward, and of course Hollywood, who have taken a couple, in my opinion, steps backwards, mostly due to financial reasons. So a bit of an equalizer being thrown out, and it's gonna be an interesting year to come.
Well, even if they got hit with the equalizer there, they are still doing pretty well in the league as it is. But let's be real, the parity here is very much insane to start off with. Three teams tied on the same points to begin with.
Yeah, Tokyo, Hollywood, Sao Paulo tied up at the top there, and we'll see a little of them later on today. But to kickstart off our match day 4, we've got a near bottom of the table clash. It's Seoul Mythic, who currently sit with 3 points. They are in sixth versus bottom of the table Athênai, who currently have 0 points in 3 matches.
Try saying that about Athênai like a season or two ago, all the way down at a spot. They're gonna want to get some wins. They've only had one goal so far. It has been really rough.
Yeah, it's been not a great start for Athena. Neither has it been a good start for Owen 44. As you can see, it's only that one goal there so far, and we'll see if they can turn it around. But I don't know. Seoul are a really good defensive team, and they made a big acquisition in Miko Rashford this year, picking up Hollywood. I think it was I don't think he was ever their captain, but certainly their midfield anchor, and that should help them lock it
Yeah,
down over there.
but I honestly believe that Rashford might have been the most important player for Hollywood in their history so far. He even behind the top three historical top three of Taka, Bobby, and Hunter, uh, Rashford has been the anchor, the distributor, just the ultimate glue guy that they need the, for their nucleus. And well, for him to be with Seoul now, Seoul have a huge piece to really feed players like LOC, players like Kocha. It'll be very interesting to see how it goes as we get to the formation.
Yeah, the I line up in that 4-3-3, DM wide, 44 up top as normal, and here we go. Wow! We just talked about Miko Rashford being that midfield anchor. It looks like that's exactly what they're going to ask him to do. He's the only guy up in there.
That is, jeez. I thought that was like a 5-1-4. Is that has to be a 5-1-4, was it?
That's what we will call a 3-3-4 extremely wide.
The the length on that boy on, on
Yeah.
that formation. Well, yeah, as we kick off right now, pretty much what are we looking for as yes, I'll guess the opening attempt. What do you think we'll be looking for right now?
Well, they are gonna look to press. It is 44 versus essentially three center backs. They're gonna look to press and get some sustained attack. Oh
Oh, what?
no!
Oh my! No! Well, if that's how you break the dog, that is an unfortunate way. We have applauded Seoul's defense, but David Dog, turning the ball in to
Just a
give
bad
Athletic
touch
lead.
from Doug there. Really, you'd think he'd be an opposing forward, but no, I think he just meant to tap that back to his keeper, and he put too much on it.
Oh, that's unfortunate as all hell. And Yep, Athênai again an early break here as Gintonic. Oh, tries on the rebound with first shot. Having to get Manuel Neuer on call.
Nearly got the curler there.
Nearly indeed. Well, I thought we were going to have to wonder about how Athênai is going to break. Now it's how Seoul are going to break. Gintonic making the run. Shadowed by Ryan. He has numbers in box. 44 Fisher. Dabovic. Back to Gintonic. Goes in for a long one. Neuer beaten, but so too was post.
So Athênai finding a lot of success as I, I say that as Rashford has an attempt there. Yeah, they're having a lot of success with their attack, which is surprising to me because of how defensive this Seoul formation is.
Very much so. So, having numbers at the back, but oh, the attempt there by Okocha, Anson equal to it. But yeah, so although they have 5 at the back, it can be deceiving as wing backs can really give an offensive whiff to them, and it can turn from heavily defensive to just as heavily offensive, having overlaps. 44 on the break. Right now, he has beaten Neuer. He gets the second one in. 44 on the break. Where have I seen that one before? 2-0 to Athênai.
Well, it certainly wasn't this season. That's his first of the year in Matchday 4. Well, first of the league at least. Really, really good through ball here for Gintonic, and it's unfortunately Cole Mertz who gets absolutely shredded on the run.
Dear, you don't allow 44 to burn you like that. That's just asking for a goal.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so, well, early advantage there for Athênai.
See, something of concern to me is that Nico Rashford's on a yellow card. As that sole midfielder, pardon the pun, he is going to be under a lot of pressure from the 3 midfielders for Athênai.
Even worse if he does get sent off, if he is not careful. That's a yawning chasm in the midfield. Jaeger, ooh.
One day, Jaeger, one day, it'll curl in the just right. We've seen it before. You mentioned the wingbacks earlier. It's Liam Ryan and Kennedy on the right side, but they're not wingbacks. They're defensive wingers.
They're playing defense. They really are going in pure defense. Although Okocha wouldn't care. Anderson had to be equal to that. But yeah, defensive wingers. Yeah, they really are playing a holding defensive style.
And it's working. They have possession, but the problem is they haven't really generated any offense, and they've conceded 2 goals.
You know my philosophy on it. Possession you can have 90% of the time, but it's that 10% that needs to be converted. Right. So building up right now. Paul on the break gets it to Alosi. Knocked out for the corner by Lind. I thought Paul could have taken a shot.
I was gonna say that's kind of where you want to see him be a little more lethal.
Yep. And any attempt there from Seoul currently cleared out. Coming back in, no luck there. Oh, is there another corner? Yeah, it is. Picking corner. Bounce right out, and we're back. We're back to normal play, I feel. Yeah.
Yeah, throwing doesn't typically result in too much there.
Bit of a shame, but if someone, when will someone like worried the lap come in? A long phone being their main game.
I feel like there's a couple players who do that. The problem is the engine just isn't favorite.
Which is unfortunate. But yeah, right now halftime, so behind. They have the shots. In fact, XG is very equal, and they had all the corners. But again, just the unfortunate own goal from David Dog, and then that that 44 break means that whilst it's been relatively even, Athênai has just gotten the better chances, just been more clinical.
Yeah, it's been tough pickings for Seoul. I feel like this is going to be a match where quantity over quality is certainly going to prevail. And so far, Athena have 2 goals.
Which is not exactly what you want. Like, there are teams you don't want to give 2 goals to. Athênai is certainly one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think no matter what, it's going to be a bit of a mountain for them to climb. No changes from either side, so we're going to finish out with the 22 that started the game.
Hmm I only just noticed as well, but Rashford in as a ball-winning midfielder.
And on that yellow, so he's going to be super clinical. Or
Hmm
super careful.
Well, one of the two there. It's back and forth right now between Athênai and Seoul. Away. Oh, Nico Fisher getting that ball in. And Seoul's time just got a whole lot worse there, instantly.
Yeah, no, it's too early to call it a dagger, I think. But I would call it a dagger if this was a little later in the match. Really well
Mm,
placed by Fisher. It looked like a bit of a defensive breakdown there from Seoul. I think
but,
it came off the head of a Seoul defender onto the foot of Fisher. Uh, but there will be an assist given for it.
yep, Ramirez getting the assist there. Well placed in the corner, in the crossing, I feel. But regardless, Seoul need to get 3 back, and they'll probably want one real quick to give themselves momentum.
Yeah, Eloise is playing on the right-hand side today, and I feel like they could use him up in front. Last year he was super clinical in Division 2, had himself a handful of goals. This year hasn't quite had that same effect, I don't believe, and they could certainly use 1 or 2 this match.
Most certainly.
Purists
Step
would
up is
argue that you hang on to those for the other games where you might actually need them, because they're down 3, 4. This Fisher doubles his tally.
Remember when we was talking about the dagger?
Yeah, yeah. Soul fans may want to turn away.
Yep. That was 44 making a run there. Another pass into, yeah, just good link up plays there from Athênai.
Now, I will point it out. It's been a couple of times now, but I wanted to see it a couple times before I called it. Nico Rashford in that midfield by himself, like he's just saying ping pong. There's only so much he can do. Gintonic makes the run, Jaeger's an option, and Ligmanen just finds somebody. Because Rashford's realistically can only cover one of them.
Yep. And that is like fate. Just you don't want it. It's why midfielders are usually seen in pairings or trios. Having the lone midfielder is very much a hard thing to digest. So much ground to cover.
Uh, I mean, 1 against 2 I think is okay, but against a 4-3-3 DMY where that defensive midfielder often drifts up a little further than you think,
Hmm.
it's hard to ask just one midfielder to cover up.
Yeah. Very much so. Yoka on the corner. Yes. Oh. I think I heard the foul there. No, just another corner to be taken. Yoka again. Athênai. They
That's
get
Nico
another break.
Fisher's hat trick due to what I will call some fateful bounces. The FM gods wanted to reward Nico Fisher today, and the post certainly helped him on his way.
Uh, I think. we'll just say Fisher got hashtag blessed then.
No, 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 no. This is Owen 44 being a generous player. Instead of making the pass, he'll take the shot off the corner of the post to Nico Fisher's foot. He's just, being artistic about it.
He's resourceful, very much so.
Shame he won't get the assist.
Look, if I know 44, he cares more about goals than assists, but if he gets an assist here and there, hey, it's good times. Labovic on the break right now. Athênai looking to squeeze on even more. That'll be cleared up by Kennedy, but Yoko will get another chance in. Numbers in the box. Numbers now reach. Gintonic!
Oh, Jiminy Gintonic with a laser!
Mon ami! Oh
When
my
it
word!
rains, it pours!
Well, Gintonic just reminded everyone of his leg. From distance, Neuer beaten, so flash. And yes, 6-0 to Athênai. What a game indeed for the team from Greece. Just outright follow.
That was... that was completely and wholly unnecessary, but at the same time, absolutely necessary.
Yeah, as we very much so. Statement win for Athênai, the first in the league this season. As they right the draw they had in the cup and outright bullies Seoul out, winning 6-0.
Yeah, I forgot that they played in the cup. It was a 1-1 draw then, and certainly here, Seoul would have wished for a 1-1 draw. Instead, are left with a 6-0 defeat. What a thumping it's been.
Oh jeez, don't want to think about that if you're Seoul. And their minus 11 goal difference has just hit minus 17.
Yeah, no, this is kind of the one you go back to the locker room and tell the team, hey, next one, let's look at the next game, move on. You know, that's
Mm-hmm.
all you can do.
Very much so. All you can really do. Yep. As we move on. Well, we'll move on to our next game as Seoul has to do so for themselves. It'll be Buenos Aires versus one of the teams tied at the top, Sao Paulo.
Yeah, Union Sao Paulo really making themselves at home in Division One this year. They survived their first year up, and this year well, actually, I think it's their third year. I'm disrespecting Sao Paulo. I apologize. They're staples of Division One now. It shouldn't be too surprising to see them here. They're very good.
But yep, I actually think it is their third or fourth season. I do apologize for getting it wrong.
I got it confused with Buenos Aires. This is their second year back in Division One. They survived last year, and well, they thrived last year. They're surviving this year.
Well, so far it is surviving. Only 3 points. Yep, only 3 points, but goal difference is at 0, so it's not as dire as Seoul. But if there's a name I noticing for Buenos Aires as they go in the 4-3-1-2, it's Franco Torres.
Yeah, Franco Torres making the jump over from Cairo City during the offseason. He is the head of their spear, and so far, the sole reason why Buenos Aires are doing well. Well, I say well, but 1 win, 2 losses in 3 matches. That 1 win against Inter London, where Franco Torres had himself a hat trick, but he did have 2 goals, I believe, in the opening match. Just wasn't a win for Buenos Aires.
You know, the Seoul pun would have worked if that was for Seoul. Well, yep, Franco Torres making a good run there. Could not get the 1-2, but Knight coming in. Good cut in, Vanderslav. This is all in opening minute as well. Jeeves, Warcraft, he has space, goes for
Oof.
distance. And if you're hitting the bar that early on, things will be very interesting indeed for Sao Paulo. Oh, I think of Katarina nearly got the free kick in as well from a tight angle.
Yeah, that was another really close opportunity there.
Very much so.
Game of inches at this moment.
Domovic locked out, but Leicester will pick it up. Brilliant. I see Ancha coming out wide. Biscuit, Inkland. Biscuit gets it. He has a chance. Good save there from Oakdown.
Kiyoshi Oakdown's one of those names in which are just so synonymous with Buenos Aires now. I feel like he's been there forever.
I'm gonna, yeah, I can agree with you there. Inkland, Ibrahimovic, yeah, Oakdown, just staple names there. Hell, I would probably add Best of Island as well.
Haven't had the chance to say Imotali's name too often frequently, but they're still around.
Yep. He's also he's a staple for Buenos Aires on the other side as well as Governo and Gorkov and Vanderslav. Just names that have just integrated themselves with the Argentine club. Good shot coming in, just deflected by Oakdown.
Yeah, and they lean on Oakdown heavily through the year. So far, very heavily in the opening 10 minutes of his matches. Sao Paulo's attack has been fluid and not ending.
Jeez. Also, if I got it wrong, it's Fessenwitz who has integrated with Sao Paulo. I do apologize. But yeah. Break down for Sao Paulo. Just gets it to England. Their number is back by Buenos Aires, and now they're on the break there. Franco Torres on the ball. Goes wide. 4 people ready in the center. But that just goes out to Jeeves. Bill Jeeves brings it in. Another clear there from Sao Paulo. Their defense locking up pretty well. The ball in there. Is that a goal? No, just wide. Just wide. But deflected. Oh, corner. I'll have to say that corner could have been better, but Newman will lose the ball. Right, and the series.
I don't know if we got the formations earlier on, but Buenos Aires playing in what looks to be like a 4-3-1-2.
Buenos Aires. No, I think Buenos Aires is 4-3-1-2 for Buenos Aires, and it's a 5-2-1-2 for Sao Paulo.
Yeah, indeed. Sao Paulo lined up with that 3-back formation. We'll see if it fares as well as it did for them, as it did for Seoul. I'm sure Sao Paulo fans hope it does not. But Torres on.
Yeah, break for Torres. That was a break for Torres, and Franco Torres in with a goal. Early days for Franco Torres.
25 minutes into our match, and it's the aggressive play by G to win the ball. Torres able to find himself space on the receiving end on that pass and just really tucks it behind Rage. Number 6 on the year for him.
The old Cairo connection working in another continent. Oh, was that out from the corner, but offside? I think did that actually pass as well?
I thought it went in, but the goal
Yeah.
line
Oh,
technology will tell us it was close, but no.
but offside regardless mitigates any say in that. I didn't. Well, Buenos Aires is still aggressive on the attack there, but no such luck this time.
Well, no lead is safe. Certainly not in
Yeah.
the Simulation Soccer League.
No, no, no. I mean, some leads are safe, some are not. Some are just chaos. As a was that Biscuit?
No, that was Jeff Newman sending a ball home with the fan.
Congrats to the fan with the free ball. But that'll be half time, and yeah, Buenos Aires coming out looking better with a 1-0 lead and the goal and the XG to boot as well.
Yeah,
That much.
it's been a pretty even match in terms of chances and possession, but unfortunately for Sao Paulo, they just haven't been able to find any fluidity. And for Buenos Aires, they haven't been able to, well, they're able to find Torres that one time, but other than that one chance, haven't been able to find the net as frequently as they would like, I would think.
Well, stats have been more favored towards Buenos Aires, having a 1.17 XG to Sao Paulo's 1.39. But in terms of shots on goal, Sao Paulo leads in that four shots on goal to Buenos Aires 2. So there is a bit of clinical play in play.
I don't think I would like the look of the Sao Paulo chances. They've been from weird angles.
Mm.
Like that. That'll go down as a shot.
I think I think Oakdown picked it up to begin with.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Well, but now Sao Paulo on the break, cleared out. So Buenos Aires will get their own counter. Yeah, never mind. It's gonna be ping pong for a little bit.
No changes for either team. Ooh, good save by Rage there, and some dangerous play.
That could have been a good goal there.
Yep, some aggressive pressing from Buenos Aires, of course.
We're going to be throwing for Sao Paulo. Going back to Fessenwitz. Yeah, man will positive Matthew. It's pretty just standard right now. Ancha making the run, Knight will pick it up, and that'll just be a clear ball. Vandislav, Governo, and Torres, 3-man on the break versus 5. Vandislav, he split the seam, but could not get past Rage. Buenos Aires looking to continue. They're good look. Try to add another goal than insurance. Kylie on side tonight. Those two playing off each other right now. Knight goes range, but Rage picks up just as easily. Good looks there from Buenos Aires. Oh, and there's another one. Che Guevara gets the second goal for Buenos Aires.
And it's off the set piece here. Just a tap in for Guerra. You normally see the header. I think this is why Rage is kind of caught off guard. That comes in really low.
And that was a volley. Quick one at that. I definitely didn't expect that. Oh, Oh, Vanderslav, but Rage saves that. Another corner. Buenos Aires really looking frightening right now.
They are just pouring it on.
Oh, offside Goldcroft? Offside Goldcroft.
Yeah, just a little bit off. Probably a step.
Nothing. Sao Paulo, they still getting the good chances though. Newman with the chip. Oh no.
I think you would have liked to see him make that pass to Biscuit there. Biscuit was looking at a yawning Hage.
Yep. Although it could have been intercepted. I think I see where Newman was coming from, but hindsight 2020. Biscuit will get a chance, but Oaktown will just pick that up from the air.
Yeah, I think that really speaks to the good defense that Buenos Aires are playing as well. They've certainly been able to keep up with this aggressive offense.
And will that continue as well? Jeeves. Jeeves to Courcroft. Gets the turn. Oh, good save there by Rage. It really is up like a wick right now. Knight was on the break, but Anja will pick up the loose ball now. And Boomvik, Gunyans, Anster. Not quite there yet for Sao Paulo. Now. Good block there for Mateo. And yeah, just gonna be back and forth now.
Bit of a dangerous tackle from Mateo. You typically don't see someone diving in on the forward in the midfield.
Nope. Although I could think of worse places to do a tackle. Newman, good save by Oakdown, keeping that clean sheet.
Yeah, he certainly earned his keep.
I'll hold off before saying any more there. Yeah, just.
Well, I think if he can get a clean sheet, he can blame his team at that point. He's done his fair share.
He'll also blame you if he hears the commentators commentating and then just suddenly 2 goals, 3 goals.
Well, you know what? Blame me all you want. That just means I'm a witch. I've got no problem with that.
Hex upon thee!
There it is!
Hex upon thee! Hex upon thee!
Abramovic with his second goal of the year, first of the league season, and Sao Paulo right back in on it. There it is, Newman with the one extra touch, and this time it's Abramovic who buries that.
What a rocket there from Abramovic, and yeah, it's just great setup play there from Sao Paulo. Great cross in, Newman extra touch to really give confusion there. But they need to get another one quick. Buenos Aires don't want any more goals to come in.
Yeah, Buenos Aires trying to salvage the momentum. Stall Sao Paulo out at this point and hold on to their 1-goal lead.
There's a 1-goal lead. It could be a well, not tie game just yet. Although Mateo picked it up. Ansha on the run. He has Knight beat for a bit. Good cross in. Not this time, says Oakdown. They're just going to play short for now. And a decent clear. But sequence stuff going on still means that active plays in G. Buenos Aires. Oh my. I think that just went wide there.
A couple of chances going that way for both sides this match.
Much so.
Gotta wonder if it's a windy day down there in Buenos Aires.
I actually don't know. Like, could it be windy there?
Oh, I mean, it could be windy anywhere. And of course, they're by the ocean, right? So,
Yeah, they are. Oh, good ball to Ibrahimovic, but the fan will take the ball away as Sao Paulo comes up short. Buenos Aires keep home, and they'll come up with the win.
little bit sketchy near the end there. Credit to Sao Paulo where credit is due. They certainly came back in that second half of that second half and turned it on. But Buenos Aires able to hold on to their early goal lead and will salvage the single concession due to a curse placed upon Kyoshi Oakdown.
That was placed by you.
Yep.
Let's just be very much so. But yeah, overall, was rather a very much a solid game. Helped out by Oakdown, solid in net, and the breaks from Guevara. That beautiful ball from Gorkov to Guevara, and then Torres as well getting his piece in. Really did his bits.
Yeah, it's a big win for Buenos Aires. It brings them to some relative safety and draws them 1 point behind Sao Paulo. Both teams are going to be looking to extend their hold onto Division One. Sao Paulo there, as I mentioned earlier, pretty well stable at this point. So
Mm-hmm.
I think they're one season from being what I would away from being what I would call a Division One regular.
Yep, very much so. Um, well, speaking about Division One regular, in comes if I well technical nibblings, but yeah, in comes too familiar with Division One finding success there. We have Inter London and one of the one of the few teams that haven't been relegated from Division One ever, Tokyo.
Yeah, Division One originals Tokyo FC taking out Inter London today. Inter London find themselves back in Division One after relegation for the second time and promotion for the second time in the club's history. They'll be looking to survive, and to do so today, it's going to be a challenge as Tokyo FC sit top of the table tied. Well, no longer. I don't actually. Sao Paulo lost today, and we haven't seen Hollywood play yet. So they currently are still top of the table, tied with 7 points and 11 goal differential.
Yep. Hollywood will be looking at this with eager eyes before they come up for their match.
Yeah,
But yeah, pretty much going over with Tokyo. They are considered one of the favorites for the whole division as Inter comes out in a 4-1-2-1-2. But yeah, just wherever you look, it has been solid plays, solid foundation for this team from the defense, and now new block coming in as well. Just Tokyo has been looking very scary.
yeah, 4-2-3-1 for them today. I don't think they're going to change too much up. Inter London playing in a 4-4-2 near diamond. It's a formation they've rolled with the last 3 years. Very familiar to themselves in the system.
Mm-hmm. Much that one of their foundations there. Good opening stuff there from Tokyo, but Inter will settle things down. No matter what, whenever I look at Inter London, it just feels so different to how it all started and how it all looked.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Inter London in 3 years have gone through several changes.
Yeah, that was Sky Rice on the break there. Couldn't exactly get the proper shot in. But yeah, no, into London. Just if who would I say I remember from like the early seasons, the very first stint up top?
It would be Tony Yeboah. The man behind the pipes has been a consistent factor for Inter London through their journeys up and down the table.
Pretty much considered Mr. Inter by now.
Certainly a Inter London legend.
You think he'll get a statue out there?
One day.
I say in due time.
I think he's still got a few more years of playing time ahead of him.
Oh, good break there for Tokyo. What a bowl in. And what a conversion there from Shinji Kaido.
Just outweighted Tony Yeboah. You can only really stay so patient as a keeper. Eventually you have to do something, and Kaido just able to hold on to the ball and drift past Yeboah.
Very much so.
What a touch to get him past Dagen a lot too.
And
look at this.
And just the discipline as well to catch the timing. If I mentioned about the young blood, Shinji Kaido is pretty much one of the new ones there, as well as Caleb Hayden and Dobby Rube as well. As he comes up with, I believe he came with a save there, did he?
Yeah, massive save. Tip that over.
Huge effort there from Rube, who converted from, I believe, a winger as well.
He's not an original goalkeeper, that is correct.
Yeah.
Kaido looking for number 2 from some distance. Almost got it.
Adventurous he is. And he's seen his chances as well. Tokyo has been pretty solid so far, setting up.
Jerry offside. That's a sight we're all familiar with. Division 2 with offsides last year.
Might want to fix it up a bit, but is it a good one this time from Jerry? I believe so. Good conversion there from Jerry. And he'll get his shot in. 1-1 tied.
He's not offside there. Jerry with a banger. Really well timed pass by Hood. And nothing you can do is Rube there. Jerry just smashed that to the top corner.
Rob out like Eaton there.
Sorry, it was Bud Light McGurk with the assist.
Solid there from Terry. And he'll get a second one. Oh, no, offside.
It wouldn't be a match if this didn't happen. Both Clements and Jerry offside off that set piece. Look good.
Catch 22 right there. But if anything, showing just how determined Inter are catching breaks. Jerry and Clements as well. Familiar name with the team. Oh, another good break there. Rube equal to it.
It is the Jerry match so far for Inter London. Clements, the second of these strikers, the two being a real pair at this point. Interchangeable.
Very much so. Which makes me interested there. Oh, and there's another breakaway. And this time Clements will get his goal.
Flag stays down. There is no doubt about that one. Clements gets his due, been setting up plays for the season so far, and here Pinkman rewards him, breaks him free, and again just outweights the keeper. As a keeper, you have to do something there. Rube did all he could. but Clemens was
Yeah,
more patient.
and unfortunately as well, Visser keeping Clemens on. Not much that could be done. Keep it there from Tokyo. Nothing much will come out of this. They have to go on the break there. I said the ball comes away with the ball.
Looping header there.
Very much so. And as we come away 2-1 to Inter London, and was the first game of two halves to win that. Tokyo getting the early breaks, early chances, but then Inter just turned off the wick.
Yeah, it's been a shift in that second half. It feels like after that first goal from Tokyo, and London were able to kick it on and have held the sustained attack. But we'll see how things come out at halftime.
Well, indeed.
I don't think either team making too many changes, so we'll probably see. Yeah, and we do. It's going to be the exact same lineups that we will see back on the field for the second half.
I don't think they will mind too much on this. Both just happy with their teams. Good. Interesting passing there from Tokyo, although Rise want to take that back.
I think I would have liked to see Soderbergh shoot from there. She definitely has the ability, but just being a bit hesitant with their chances today.
Well, a lot of the players have been going through the right of Rice, who you usually expect to be more center. He's taking in the headers. This time he's doing a lot more crossing.
Yeah, he's on the right-hand side here. It's Hayden up top there.
Using Hayden's speed to try and break away and just probe the defensive line.
Pinkman with the ambitious volley off the chest of a Tokyo defender.
Hey, chance right there. Is that Hayden on the ball?
Was on the ball no longer.
But was that offside or foul?
It was offside.
That's a bit of a shame there.
Ooh, Nasty clears it off the line. Former Inter London defender coming back to save the day for Tokyo.
Huge play there from Nessie, and very much a core piece of the team now with this on the other side. Just all the chances they can get. Ooh, shot coming in there. Skyrise will pick that up. Well, who was it that took that long shot? Because they certainly opened things up there for Tokyo.
Victor could have had a goal there himself, so very fair. Rise there to mop it up. When the 6'11" man comes over to take the header, you don't really do too much about it.
No, you don't win those header battles.
I don't even think he had to jump.
Well, just to make sure. Ooh. Chance there from Tokyo, but goes out.
Rise and up real close.
Once again, Tokyo starting to get back into the game. They clear it out. They want to recycle the ball in. Soderbergh. In comes Visser. I
Those
think
are
that was a
really,
good tackle there.
yeah, really good tackle by DeFleur there. Probably saved an opportunity or a goal.
Certainly a good chance. Halted there. And once again, into being rock
Under
solid.
siege.
Sam Siege is not with Tokyo.
Oh boy!
Oh! At the worst time as well.
That is
On
on the edge of the line. That's a very clear and obvious foul. Ruma just grabbed the jersey of Raj and Raj bowled over.
Soderbergh, can she convert? Well, yes, she can. Welcome back to Tokyo. The 3-2 lead. The lead's back for Tokyo, and Helena Soderbergh converts the penalty. My word, of what kind of timeline are we living in?
Well, the kind of timeline which will propel Tokyo to divisional lead in Matchday 4. Should the results hold, they will have 10 points every day.
Ooh, and the one more would have confirmed it as well. That was a hell of a break there in Tokyo. Corner won't convert, and just a sloppy ball to pick up there from Inter London.
Tokyo with the 3.0 XG so far this match. So really turned it on since the second half, 84th minute now.
Have been loads of XG of within recent seasons. Yep, Soderbergh on the corner again. Once again, Inter London clears there. Messi, goat. Was that?
Big save by Yeboah and then cleared by Hood.
Necessary right now, just try and get any break there for Inter London. Just no such luck so far.
Yeah, Tokyo pressing for the dagger. Inter London just trying to find their equalizer.
Point for Inter London would be huge right now. They entered in the relegation spot.
They only have 1 point on the year, so this would double their tally.
But they're not coming out fortunate this time round. Final minutes and the ball's in Tokyo's half. Well, in Inter's half. And yeah, I don't think Tokyo will care too much how it goes. Just waiting for the whistle right now. Or possibly one more goal. They don't mind stat padding. But yep, there it goes. Tokyo, huge away win there from Inter London. Inter put on the pressure there. Jerry and Clemens, the first half, really made Tokyo sweat. But the initial Kaido goal, plus Rise on the rebound and Soderbergh to convert an unfortunate Donnarumma penalty give, meant that Samurai Tokyo will come away with the win.
Yeah, that is going to cement them at the top of the standings, regardless of a Hollywood result. Unless, of course, Hollywood managed to score 10 goals. But considering they'll be playing against Catalunya, I don't think it'll be very likely. Certainly possible.
Oh, didn't I swear? Hollywood has pumped in a huge amount of goals before against them one time.
Against Catalunya, I'm not quite sure. I don't think they've ever gotten more than 5. I would remember that.
Things I have to think about.
Certainly 5 across a series, yeah. But not in a singular match, I don't think.
Not that it's gonna be too worrisome for Tokyo. They'll just keep their position and be happy with it. As we'll head over to our final game of the day.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tokyo gets their cake and gets to eat it.
um,
Well, actually, hold on. Eating it would be if Hollywood lose here, because that gives them space at the top of the table. Sao Paulo already lost today, which means they would be 3 points clear.
3 points is just massive right now. And hey, hold on, now think about it. They all came in with 7 points, so none of them have lost coming in. Well, Sao Paulo has now lost, but Hollywood, they want to avoid the loss as they come in with a 4-3-2-1 formation, Christmas tree, and they'll have to try and penetrate against Catalunya's 4-3-3.
The Christmas tree coming in from Hollywood, I respect it, but it is April now, guys.
I mean, yes, but they don't exactly. Hmm. Well, I'll keep it private there. I'll keep that private. Well, yeah, no, Hollywood will start off. And, well, along with Seoul acquiring Rashford, a new face is in for the midfield with Putanesca and Valor. Jabasilan coming in for Hollywood.
It's interesting to see Jabasilu in the midfield, typically a winger.
Mm. Well, they'll be looking to use a pace out on the left side of that midfield three. Maybe he could break away and cause some options down on the left side, rather than on the break though.
Certainly possible,
Yep,
the lack of wingers there, Jabasilu will likely find some space to fill.
very much so. Right, here comes Putanesca, lobs it out wide. Ooh, good header there. I believe that was Ricky Bobby, but just easy hands from Gunnarsson. Yeah, along with Jabasilan, is also a new face in goal for Hollywood. The Heretic coming in.
Yeah, Cup hero Elmas the Heretic making his way over from Cairo City. It was part of an effort to maintain talent while lowering their budget spend. Unfortunately, Scott Sterling was a cap casualty.
Yep. Huge loss there, I'd say. Sterling, a major legend for Hollywood, the the stalwart for the Stars. But wow, that was a quick half that went by.
I was really looking forward to this match. That was really boring.
Yeah, 0-0. No side reaching 0. Reaching past 0.5 xg. And it was Hollywood has had 6 shots on goals. It's clear that they had been from distance or just just
Not good quality.
yeah. I, I don't know what to say about this. Just I feel a little bit robbed.
Yeah, what I can say for sure is that there will be some changes coming in from both sides. We'll see if that could revitalize them, or if the changes bring any sort of life into this match.
They're gonna want to see something come up. Indeed. And yeah, changes will come in. We'll see as they come out onto the field.
Yeah, I think that we're going to need some attacking changes from both sides. It's clear that they're not really able to penetrate as well as they want to on either team. So we'll see if that is actually what happens here.
Hmm. Bit of a shame there. Well, yep, changes in for Hollywood. Ivan Josek on for Jerusalem, and Ryzen and Mojo Ryzen and Shion Okamoto on for Catalunya in place of Dogwood Maple and Floppy McFlopface.
So it's the super sub Mojo Rising coming in place of the striker Dogwood Maple. So that attacking change looking to happen for Catalunya. I think they're just looking to inject just a little more energy into their offense in the second half.
And whilst that's the case for Catalonia, as I say, that Tiki Taka, decent break there, but Gunnarsson finds that very easy right now. Hasn't really been challenged too much, despite all the shots that went over. But yeah, Jurasek coming into the center mid, just to be a more stable player in place of Jebba Seelan. Oh wow, are we seeing Catalunya off? No, just blocked out.
The Christmas
Also,
tree coming in the way to block Mojo Rising. I think there was like 3 or 4 different people around him when he tried to chip the keeper.
pretty much built the wall instantly. Well, yeah, good start off there from Catalunya. As yep, they're looking to keep on the attack. Good passing in.
Stains outside. Just a little bit off though. He still got the shot off, and it was a good save by Gunnarsson, but offside nonetheless.
Bit of a shame there. But good plays coming out there from Catalunya. They've taken to the half pretty well.
Yeah, but Brock Sherwood on a yellow card there, which just made a very risky challenge on Ricky Bobby. We'll see if that comes back to bite them, that yellow card. That is certainly the refs got to take notice of just such a lunge.
I was about to say into London. I apologize. Hollywood has a bit more concern about. And swings on for Muller. Goes wide.
Really liking the defense there from Hollywood. What we're seeing is, I think, a combination of zone and man marking from the midfielders certainly, and zone marking from the defenders, and we're just seeing a lot of overlapping defense, just smothering that Catalunya attack.
Very much so. And
the Heretic had to tip that over the bar.
However, I do think whilst Catalunya are being smothered, they're still getting chances in. Hollywood have not been able to break out, barring the one time with TikToker. And it's more or less them just trying to play for a draw, which is something I don't usually expect to say with Hollywood in play.
Yeah, this is a very sort of contained sort of style from Hollywood. If they are attacking, it's going to be very safe. It's going to be a build-up sort of play, and that hasn't really worked against the high pressing from Catalunya. And they're good at pressing Catalunya, so they are good at pressing. That is Catalunya, and they find a way to unnerve Hollywood early enough that only these long balls seem to work.
Oh, speaking of which. Oh, well, the long ball indeed seemed to work, and Catalunya will feel way beyond hard done. As what a ball there. Was that from the Heretic?
It was from the Heretic, end to end, and Taka the deliverance of Heretic's wrath.
All hail Route 1 football. Throw it back to the Sunday leagues.
Nobody asked how, they asked how many.
And if I'm Catalunya, I feel robbed. Outright robbed.
One chance now.
Doesn't even go in.
The Heretic has been sensational this match.
Outright keeping things solid throughout this second half. And yeah, just Catalunya needing to get one chance now. Here they go, final break. Heretic,
Again!
Heretic denies at the final stop.
That's his
And
second stop in a minute that saved the game.
one last chance for Catalunya, and they're not even gonna get that. Hollywood will come away with the win. The Heretic man of the match.
No,
Clears.
he wasn't stolen by Impossible, but he absolutely should have been. I don't know what they're thinking. What a game we just saw.
Well, don't close your eyes until the final moments. But very much so, Heretic with a long ball to Tiki Taka. Catalunya, heartbreak for them. Heartbreak. As they come away with what they should have gone was a point. Instead, they'll come away with nothing.
Yeah, end of the day, it's going to be 4 saves for the Heretic. But of those 4 saves, 2 of them came in the last minute and denied what were sure goals. I hardly ever refer to the XG chart, but in this instance I will. Look at that XG chart. Look at that spike at the end. Those are 2 absolutely clear-cut chances. Should have gone in, and it did because the Heretic made such a big save.
As a former colleague of mine once said, XG is funny.
It is.
It really is funny because you get games like this. My heartfelt commiserations to Catalunya, who also fell to the caster curse.
I didn't curse it. I called it.
Okay, so this is our time. It's caster call.
Absolutely. Call it as you see it. That's how it works.
We'll get by on that. But yeah, well, with that game out of just finishing in absolute wild circumstances from nowhere, we'll go through Division 1 from bottom to top. So, well, Inter London will now find themselves in bottom position, and Seoul with their minus 17 goal difference joining them. Athênai, that jump up, beating Seoul, that could have some huge consequences moving on, but best get them whilst early. Catalunya robbed, they'll stick at 5 points. Buenos Aires getting the win as well. Sao Paulo to move themselves up 1 point behind the said Brazilian team. And the top 2, well, familiar scenes, just like last season. And we're going to have Tokyo and Hollywood fighting out early on.
Yeah, well said, Saint. This is very reminiscent of our race last year, but this time Tokyo are up on top and Hollywood trail by what is 8 goal difference. We will see if the difference maker is that or if it'll be a match coming to us in the future. We're still only 4 games into this year so far. We have so much more to go, but until then, I've been your host TVC and I've been joined by...
This has been Project Saint, and thank you very much for watching.
Good night, and we'll catch you next week.